You keep telling yourself you want more. More success. More respect. More control. But deep down, you're scared of your own power. Because the moment you truly believe you're capable of greatness, there are no more excuses. You live in a world built to distract you. Endless scrolling. Endless noise. Endless comfort. You wake up with goals, but by the end of the day, you've traded them for convenience. You say you're tired. You say you'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow keeps moving. Your ego whispers two different stories. One says, "You're not ready. Stay small. Stay safe." The other says, "You were built for more than this." And every single day you choose which voice wins. Most people think ego is a bad thing. They think it's arrogance, pride, delusion. But real ego is belief. It's the refusal to accept a weak version of yourself. It's looking at your current life and saying, "This is not my limit." Right now, your problem isn't lack of potential. It's lack of discipline. It's the comfort you've grown attached to. The late nights. The skipped workouts. The half-finished plans. You don't lack talent. You lack standards. If you truly believed you were meant for greatness, would you waste hours every day? If you truly respected yourself, would you break promises to yourself? If you truly saw your potential, would you move this slowly? This is where everything changes. Your life improves the moment you take full responsibility. Not blame. Responsibility. No more pointing at your job, your past, your circumstances. You are where you are because of repeated actions. And repeated actions can be changed. Discipline is not punishment. It's power. It's waking up when you don't feel like it. It's training when you're tired. It's working in silence while others relax. It's choosing long-term respect over short-term comfort. You don't need motivation. You need standards so high that laziness becomes unacceptable. Start small, but start hard. Wake up earlier. Move your body every day. Read when others scroll. Build when others consume. Track your habits. Protect your time like it's your future, because it is. And understand this. Growth feels uncomfortable. Feels lonely. Feels boring. Feels slow. That discomfort you avoid? That's the doorway. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you send a message to yourself. I am not average. I don't quit. I keep going. First, nothing changes. Then small things change. Your posture. Your focus. Your energy. People start noticing. But more importantly, you notice. You begin to trust yourself. And that is where real power lies. When your words match your actions. When you say you'll do something and you do it. When you don't need applause. When you don't need permission. Consistency builds identity. Identity builds confidence. Confidence builds dominance. Not over other people. Over yourself. Imagine who you become after 6 months of relentless discipline. 6 months of early mornings. 6 months of clean habits. 6 months of finishing what you start. You wouldn't just look different. You would think differently. Walk differently. Decide differently. You would be unrecognizable. That's the power of controlled ego. Not loud. Not reckless. Focused. Demanding. Certain. You stop asking, "Can I?" and start saying, "Watch me." Your past does not control you. Your bad habits do not define you. Your wasted time does not own you. But your next decision does. Right now, you're either building momentum or destroying it. There is no neutral. Every hour counts. Every choice shapes you. So decide. Decide that average is no longer acceptable. Decide that comfort is no longer your master. Decide that your ego will no longer protect your weakness, but fuel your growth. Stand up earlier tomorrow. Do the hard thing first. Keep the promise. Push when it burns. Finish what you start. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Years from now, the disciplined version of you will look back at this moment and be grateful you finally woke up. This is your wake-up call. Not next week. Not next month. Now, use your ego to demand more from yourself. Use discipline to prove it. And build a version of you so strong, so focused, so relentless, that the old you wouldn't even recognize who you've become.